Welcome back with Happy Chappy. So, just getting this out before I forget. And I have the number 12 in my head on a black bottle. And for some reason, I was thinking poison. Just pure black bottle, number 12. But then when I woke up, because I was kind of in and out of dream, it was like I counted it wrong. And it wasn't 12, it was 13. And I woke up at the same time. Which was 12, but when I woke up and recounted, it was like I counted it wrong, and it was 13. And it was a poison black bottle. Then I sit down and I'm hearing sirens in my ear, like an alarm went off. So I don't know what this has to do with anything, but if you have a bottle like this in your home, I would suggest get rid of it and don't be using it. It just gives me that negative feeling that something's going to go wrong with it. That aside, good morning. Hopefully you're having a lovely morning, day, afternoon, nighttime, wherever you be at. And I've been getting a lot of signs lately within me and around me, linking them together, different things, new things. Starting to see changes in things. I've become more aware of myself when dark energy hits me. I was always aware of this, but I'm highly aware of it now. When I get close to dark energy, I get itchy. I can feel them coming. It's like they're creeping on my skin. But it's a good awareness. Yeah, it's a good awareness. My smelling's unbelievable. I had an awakening one time, and well, several times, but the first time, from that moment of change, everything changed for me. My smell, my taste, my hearing, my sight, my senses of touch. It just went sky high, heightened so much. I could hear things from distances. Not specific words, but the chatter, like from far. Now, if I blocked all out, which I could do if I focused and listened, I could be Pacific. Smells in the air. I can smell changes and also distinct. And this just brings me to a video that someone had sent me, and I must go back and recall on it, and maybe I'll add it to this. It'd be good understanding for people to hear. And it's much like I say in transforming in who you are. And there's a moment for that. Well, every moment's the moment to be captured, to work yourself towards that. But there is special moments every month with the star sign that you are. And when the moon comes into your star sign within that month, there's a seeding and a crossover that takes 3 days. And in that 3 days, if you are eating healthy and looking after your body, then when you will produce a new seed, and that could be a strong seed of connection to spirit, growing in who you are, awakening who you are. And the idea is to meditate them 3 days, to eat healthy, be kind to yourself. But the problem is, I tell you that, you do it, and you leave it, and go back to your old ways, where you destroy the seed. You see, you can't just start something and leave it after 3 days. It's like when you put a seed in the ground and you want to grow whatever herb or tree or whatever it is that you want to grow, and think that it'll grow on its own without that nourishment. So you've got to keep it up. You've got to give it that attention. You've got to be doing it regular. It's got to be part of your life. It's got to be your life. And unless you make it your life and a way of living, then you're just going to go back to old ways of learning of things that you've learnt but forgotten. And that's what this video is about, that I'll try to put up under this video. Did you already know everything? You've just forgotten. And you will repeatedly be put through tests so you can find your way back, until you can find your way back and hold on to it. Be the true essence of who you are, that light that's within you. Then you will keep going round in cycles and cycles and cycles of different lives, yet being the same spirit and soul that you are. Lost in a never-ending cycle until you find yourself. And you will keep going through all the hard experiences that you find. And until you face them and confront them and head on all them fears that you have, well, then you'll always be running. You'll always be in that cycle. We need to take that time to enjoy and love who we are. And that means showing ourselves that by nourishing thyself, nourishing the body, nourishing the mind, nourishing the soul, by being kind to who you are and letting yourself know, because yourself doesn't know, yet you know. Your soul knows, but your body doesn't know. And each time that you come into a new body, it's a new learning for it. But it gets invaded by the surroundings of all other consciousness that it forgets about the soul within that controls it, that operates it. And you forget as you run off the ego of that body. And then you forget that you are the soul, that you're not the body, but yet you class yourself as the body and run as the body with that ego of the body. Well, the soul gets hurt again. It's pushed aside. And you need to let it know. Let yourself know that you love you. Because what you do is take yourself away from you like you're an item. You have a glass of water. You are the glass. You fill it up with the water. And you become a glass of water. Now, as someone on the outside would view it, the importance would be the water. As it's something that's nourishing for one's body. But the importance is the glass that holds that water, or there would be no water. We would have to make some kind of other container to contain it. Or we would have to go direct to source, to the source within. Which is always the easiest way. Direct. A place of focus. And as you go there, you know that there will be obstacles. But because you're being direct, them obstacles are nothing. But to use an obstacle to get to source, and that obstacle breaks, then you will intend to go out to find another obstacle, to find your way to source, instead of going direct to source within, keeping the water clean within you, going direct to source. This Happy Chopper. Love. Peace.